This is Paranormasight. You're here. Welcome, welcome. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosaving alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Oh, he's not even old, that's a mask. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. The instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume. For instance, if there is a voice you prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness controls and other settings now before going on. What the? What is this? Alright. Persons of interest, the storyteller. The storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. You're here. Welcome, welcome. I have been eagerly awaiting. Oh, this is telling us the thing. Files. Is there things we haven't gotten? I don't know what this is. Save. I manually save. Get wrecked. Options. Brightness. Can't really. Can change from the title screen. Vibration onshore. I see. Adjust until the image on the right is barely visible. I can't get that down anyway. I guess I could do it for OBS though. Yeah, right there is fine. Whatever. Fitty. Fitty. Audio. Video. Borderless, please. Standard and standard. I wonder if we want that. Because I know grainy actually makes it harder to stream. Or maybe that's not a thing anymore. Back in the day, whenever you had a grainy screen, it would really screw up the stream. You still see it? See what? Cancel, confirm. Apply. Let's do that. We'll see how the graininess actually hurts. You wish to save and return to the title screen? No. I just want to save and move forward. Then move on. Files updated. Open updates page. How to play. We can use the controller as well. So maybe we want even needs a mouse and keyboard, but I think this is a one-hand game, since it's a novel, yeah? I don't need to have the controller. Dun, dun. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. There is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. Lazy Rico. I see. Lazy Rico, is it? Are you certain you wish to be called Lazy Rico? Yeah. Oh, how rude of me. Please, pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called Lazy Rico? Yes. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Huh? Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I feel like I might have heard about something, but about this on Twitter. Where, like, I think what the game does is, like, it searches your files or something for your real name, whatever you call your computer or whatever. But in my computer, I call myself Lazy Rico. So, on the gaming PC anyway. User... Hold on. Let me hide this real quick. I'm not sure what's in here. But I just want to make sure that my user is actually Lazy Rico. Because that's kind of like a missed opportunity if they matched. What is my system information? Username is Lazy Gaming. Lazy Rico. Searching. Or maybe it's a different game that I saw do that. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I don't exactly know what happened there. Like, made me confirm it 3 times? Maybe, I don't know. TikTok seeing everything? Yeah, they are. But it's so tiny there, it doesn't matter. Alright. Now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Presented by Lazy Rico. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolves, death has been the constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age of which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in attempted to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit essences to summoning the soul of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. On that note, Rico? This may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? I can't say there is anyone, but I miss my kitty. What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? I don't know if I would do that. Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only, what would you do, Lazy Rico? I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice myself. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it, let someone else have it. I think this is, at least at the point of life that I am right now, I think this would be my choice. But I can see myself in the future choosing one of these. In the future. Like if maybe if it were my child, I'd go as far as this. Family of some sort. Go here. And friend over here. But as of right now, I wouldn't want it. I see. Very interesting. Yes, yes. That's what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is. CTR TV. It's quite the interesting thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time when cell phones didn't exist? Yeah. I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Rico. After all, that is why you came here, no? So, let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you PARANORMASIGHT, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. The peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. First I shall introduce a man named Honjo Okie. He's one of them. Person of interest update. Open updates page. Honjo Okie. Male office worker. Honjo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Haihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquarters in Sumida. Born in the western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects, heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from the famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into the apolitical mindset common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Breaking news. Oh? I wonder what it could be at such a time. Earlier this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered in the park of Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okiie, a 25-year-old man who worked at the company in the area. As signs of struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you've just seen. Goodness. You very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let's turn back time a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, and that appear in this game have no relation to reality. You saw nothing, eh? It's an interesting start to opening the game. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Wait, I'm Shogo? Hey, that's not the proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now. Up with you. Up. Oh, okay, and... there. How's that? Alright? Do you feel dizzy? Do you have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humor, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker. He dies. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around and let a little bit, and see if you can walk alright. When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Oh, I can look around, eh? Huh. Whoa. Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything, like where we are or what we're doing? The rite of resurrection? Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it, you're scaring me. Alright, let's just calm down. Take a good look around you, okay? Look around you and select the things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their face. Where are we?
Alright, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at the Kishibori Park near the Kinshicho station.
Yoko brought me here, saying she needed my help for something important. It just passed midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Sumida City. Oh man, we're gonna get a lot of these things, huh? One of the 23 districts of Tokyo, located in the eastern part of the city. It is surrounded by Sumida, Okinawa, and Kunya River, Kyunaka River. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into two districts, and southern Honjo and northern Mukojima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after Sumida River, and the banks of it line up. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two, despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombing during the war. Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to thriving industrial districts and many residential zones, though evidence of the previous character can still be found all around the area. Major landmarks: Go Temple, former Yasuda Garden site. This is a horror game, I think? I think it's like half horror, half visual novel. I'm not 100%. Kinshibori Park. Open 1950. Conveniently closed the Kinshicho station and surrounded on all sides by roads. This paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park is named after Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Westerly Channel, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the area's name, Kinshicho, was also derived from the canal. Okay. Surroundings. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. A small booth containing a public telephone, most often found in parks along the roads. Local calls can be placed at the rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards, known as telephone cards, have begun to spread, enabling one to make a phone call without the need for small change. The telephone booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no sign of slowing down.
Yikes, that was close. If we died before our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would have been over before it started.
Well, what? That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. paranormal fanatic Yoko Fukunaga. Yoko Fukunaga is a housekeeper. After obtaining her junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked on a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her day devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path that she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Aww. Aww. Is that all we can check? I think that's all we can check. Unless there's something in the sky. Oh. Dragging things around makes the controller shake. I was wondering where that vibration was coming from. I think I'll turn off the controller. I think this is more of a mouse. Well, I don't know. Is there a reason to have... It might, like, try to spook me using vibrations or something. Maybe we'll use the controller. But... let's recall. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was there taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. We're a ghost. I'm calling it right now, we're a ghost. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figure and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Sorry, I must have looked like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... But? Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. I'm a good Samaritan. Wow, my hero, people like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for, anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities, the north part and Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh.
Am I boring you?
Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here.
Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period.
Really? It's that old?
That's like over...
That's like over 200 years ago.
Oh, I've got your attention after all.
I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze.
I don't blame you. A lot of popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the Seven Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true.
They're true?
That's what I said. They're the real deal.
So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park?
Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing.
That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga.
Files updated. God dang it.
There's so much to read in this game. Honjo became known for the hotspot of strange happening during the Edo period. A number of stories have survived to this day and become known as the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Okay, I can't do this with controller. While many of these likely were the result of blaming things that they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from the stories told by the city's common folk, and the most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known rakugo story. The most famous of the Seven Mysteries is the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko Tsuguru, the One-Sided Reed, and the Ever-Burning Lantern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They can't count. The Whispering Canal, an enduring superstition formerly known as the Kishibori. Many fishermen once gathered on the section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and their fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise from the canals, whispering, "Leave it behind. Leave it behind. Leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. I guess it would have been more like, "Leave it behind. Leave it behind." Honjo. Did I read this already? Because it didn't have a dot. Location Southern Ramita. I think so. Occult craze, the paranormal phenomena, the supernatural, aliens, cryptid, lost civilization, ESP, the list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena are quite too quick to take on a life of their own. A plesiosaur named Nessie, living in Loch Ness, citing a mythical creature like the Tsuchinoko or Hibagon. The urban legend of the Kuchisake Onna. Television reports of spoon-bending psychics, documentaries which feature a medium and a spirit of photography. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. There is no end to these obsessions in sight, with magazines on paranormal phenomenon enjoying widespread publication. Most recently, rumors of the ancient ritual known as the ritual resurrection has been spreading in certain circles. Oh. Okay. We exchanged contact information and we talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she's never brought up the 7 mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? According to Yoko, the Whispering Canals, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally came from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files.
God dang it.
Files. Wait, okay, we already read it. I guess. What is that? Auto button display? What does that mean? I don't know that. Okay, I need to turn off the controller. Every time I drag, it's like vibrating and it fell off. There she is. She's back to digging up a hole in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on the head. No animal needs that much petting. Jeez, she's still at it. That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Mother, father. Okay. The folks' procession. An enduring superstition, a mysterious tale regaling the encounter had by the daimyo at his residence of Honjo Ushima, now Komagata High School. When walking around this estate, he heard the sound of music, much like the Kagero performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. The Beckoning Light. An enduring superstition. While walking along the road near Honji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone who died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. The Hunting Clappers. An enduring superstition. As the evening bell rings in Iricho near the present-day Shumoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clapper. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answer back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again, but no matter how hard he searches for the source of this second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of the mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. The Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of the Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yosuri Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beach residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen the single leaf fall from the tree. As rumor spread of the eternal green tree, it became known as the evergreen tree. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Do evergreens actually, is that actually a thing of evergreen trees? The Taiko of Tsugaru. There once was a daimyo daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru, who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip amongst the townfolk. Why is that special? The Foot Washing Mansion. Ew, feet. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day South Wairegu Street in Kamezawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. "Wash!" it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. That's such a weird story. One-sided read. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to the canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. Okay. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. That's okay. The ever-burning lantern. An enduring superstition. On a bone-chilling winter night, one might happen upon the soba cart along the canal known as the South Waregesui. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly, even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern. Another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Okay. Oh, wait. She's coming back this way.
Hey, what was that just now?
Huh?
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear it. You're hearing things. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it?
Maybe. Maybe I did. But your special talent, you should be able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay?
My special talent? What are you talking about?
I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor.
Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so.
Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right?
She is the ghost. I had it backwards. Huh? Shogo Okie, 1 a.m. Kinshibori Park. We tried to bring her back to life. That's why we're here, I guess. It's gotten late. Really late, actually. It's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air. But I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. It's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Telephone booths and sound, emergency. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it. Unless... no, it can't be. I've gotten most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out of it. Wait. You're kidding, right?
About what?
I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you.
Of course that was a joke. Duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being...
Yeah, what the hell? There's somebody behind there.
Spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously.
Where's that person? He's not behind us anymore. There's a ghost. I saw that. I saw it.
That's the real reason I asked you to help me.
You know, that's kind of ingenious how they did that too, because they knew we had a read down here. and then it was panning, and so you see the person just in time while you're reading, and you're like, wait a second. That's like really smart. Smart. That's the real reason I asked.
That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 mysteries of Honjo's business.
Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff?
Sure, I can handle a solid Moscow mule.
Then why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails?
Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right?
Weird stuff?
Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand.
You can't be serious. About spirit sense, about alcohol, about the sunrise of Honjo, about the writer there, about spirit sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me that they really exist?
You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful.
So, even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist?
That's right, the spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do, because they believe they would.
Is that how it works? That works?
Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots.
I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing.
You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth.
Sheesh. About alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink real alcohol, I mean?
Whoa. Talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk.
Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up.
Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I'd like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I never actually had a Moscow mule.
Really? No?
I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it, though.
Why don't we go for a drink sometime, then?
Oh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that.
But only if
we find one of the 7 mysteries.
Alright, let's get to work. One of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I just remembered, I actually did some research about the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library.
You did? What did you find?
Well, I discovered a few interesting things.
Oh, tell me everything.
7 mysteries. Are these really ghost stories? 7 mysteries? Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature listed 9 of them.
Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think that there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years.
That's more extra stories than main ones.
Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off of the tongue way better than 9 or 15.
If you say so.
But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember.
Huh, that's a good point. Are these really ghost stories? So I read some of the stories and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories.
That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. but there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix.
Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice call out to them, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it.
Right.
Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park?
Not quite. We're talking about a folk tale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story?
So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know?
Exactly, I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious?
About what?
People from around here have the expression left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing about leaving people behind.
Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Ah, gotcha.
And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet.
You can't be serious. About the rite of resurrection. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection?
Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Manshogo.
I'm really climbing up the drink menu, huh?
So, you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it.
Really? Maybe that's where I heard it about. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true.
So, the rite of resurrection, it's a forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it, an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from the presentation given from local historians Hideki Arashi at an academic conference.
You sure know a lot about this stuff.
That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff.
I kinda got that.
Oh?
But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact.
Exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real.
Now I'm starting to believe it too.
Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself.
The Rite of Resurrection. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered an old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of the occult studies. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo?
Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around.
What do you mean?
Well, I started off searching for the Rite of Resurrection, but along the way, I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first.
I see. So then, why are you looking for the right? What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? Why are you looking for the right? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Oh, her pet, her doggy. Ogopogo?
Ogopogo?
Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago.
Ogopogo died?
Oh, right, Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years.
Ah, okay. Your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the right even works on dogs, but as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by.
Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about.
But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously.
Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you.
Yay. I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah?
What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? So, about the connection between the rite and the 7 mysteries, putting together everything we've talked about, my guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right?
Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant.
Wait, since when was I your assistant?
Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself.
Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that.
Right. It seems that the Onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Written before the Edo period. Alright, I never told you the name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates.
Did it say before or? Wait, the old manuscript. Rediscover. Right, it seems that the Omiyoshi Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. The old manuscript I mentioned with all of the details on how to use right. Apparently, it was written in the Edo period. Oh, okay. Not before. Visual novel, Rico? Yeah, this is a visual novel. Thanks to Square Enix. Whoa. What a name.
And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend.
Among who? You know, this whole thing is starting to sound pretty questionable.
Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown?
It starts with belief, right? The Record of Fates. The old manuscript of the other period, written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account of how to perform the ritual. Whoa. What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. What's going on? I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there someone behind me? Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me.
No, this can't be happening. No, no, no.
What? I don't see anything. Something's got Yoko really rattled.
Why?
Yoko! Yoko! I can't be loud or else I would be. What's going on? You're just pointing at me. It's no use. She's in no condition to talk. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Well, whatever it is, it has probably killed us by now. No condition to talk. There's something behind me. Behind me would be... Whoa. Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Push. Still, she looks really spooked. I doubt she's making this up. Damn it, did I miss it? What did it... I don't see anything I should be frightened of. Push. Ugh. I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Huh? Huh? What the... What is... Something's... What is it? Why is this happening? Honjo, 1 a.m. I'm so confused. Yoko, answer me. Yoko? No way. It can't be. Why? Why? Okay. Ah! What the hell just happened? No, damn it. I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold. I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance, right? I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Right, the phone. I got to call for an ambulance. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it going to make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold, but I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko? How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrection. Huh? Oh, that's right. If that rite of resurrection was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko, I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with the Whispering Canal. Whoa! Damn it. That presence again. It must be around here somewhere, but where? Cold night of the house feels pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems right now. I called the ambulance already. It should be here soon. Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some kind of weird prank she's playing. Any second now, she's gonna open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh about how scared I was. Right? Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forward. There's something here, I know it. I just need to look harder. Although, if some innocent poking around about the 7 mysteries was enough to get Yoko killed, there is a good chance of the same thing happening to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. So Yoko kept looking at these things, but it's not letting me click over there. Fallen object. Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall, and it looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Cursed Stone of the Whispering Canal. Ugh! What the... the Whispering Canal memories? Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind.
Turn back now, walk away, leave me behind, drop dead. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away, kill them all.
You have acquired the power of Cursed Tone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press and use the curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. I don't want that. Murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Can you hear it? Can you hear it, Curse Bearer?
I hear it, Curse Bearer. You, who are so strongly desires the right, kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap life by the sword and claim their soul's rage for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel. By their sacrifice, claim the gifts of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For theirs are the equal of trove of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill.
Okay. So, we found the game portion of this where we gained the power of killing people, and we're gonna go kill people that kill people. Because I don't think we'll kill the innocent people. The Whispering Canal. Did this add something? Began to call it the curse power. Kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. A resentful memory. Toki loved fishing with her father, Jinkichi, more than anything. With their wicked baskets on their back, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp that they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, whenever her father disappeared, Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the road until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal, where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat, and the sound of the water splashing echoed throughout the night air. Passerbys thought it was only the fish in the canal. The splashing faded, and silence returned to the lonely night. Curse echoes and curse bearers. Curse echoes are the visual manifestation of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape, and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, or are thus the mere dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. A curse echo is in itself a curse, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive the curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. The curse stones. Old Netsuke carving imbued with the curses derived from the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Ordinarily, only those spirit senses can wield such curses, but these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as lethally. Soul dregs. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by the means of certain curses, however, their life essence will churn into a residue known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead. But the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memory flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this cursed stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this cursed stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And no, and not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispered Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about the other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Now I've got my own curse stone. The curse of the Whispering Canal. I'm in way over my head. Was Yoko the one who dropped this cursed stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse of the Whispering Canal? Then, did she know what the rite of resurrection involved? It feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? That's the guy we saw earlier. Now that I look closer, is there someone there? Hey, who's there? Piece of junk. Oh my. Oh my. How unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it? What? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okie? Huh? A tall, humorous-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? That man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my cursed stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met?
Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka.
Takumi Yumioka? Mioka? Does that ring any bells? Does it? I don't remember. Tanuki. I feel like he was in one of the stories, no? Tomezo, Akomo. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't recall nothing. I think I've heard that name somewhere before, maybe?
So do you not even know my name? How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous.
Takumi Yumioka. Serious stranger. The man who was covertly watching Shoujo Oki at the park. So yeah, he was the shadowy figure that we saw earlier.
Well then, Mr. Oki, yeah? Allow me to make you a proposition. You have a cursed stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me.
I can't. I needed to bring Yoko back to life.
Oh my. So you mean to use it then?
You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you?
Of course. But of course. Those cursed stones. They are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met.
I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah.
Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree?
I don't know who you are.
Although it seems I've arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman.
What are you? That wasn't me.
I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your cursed stone.
Only in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours.
Very well. I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice.
This Takumi guy must have a cursed stone of his own. He can't have a cursed stone. He can't have a cursed stone. There's no way he has a cursed stone of his own. If he did, he wouldn't be so eager to get his hands on mine. He wants one of his own. They're that powerful and that dangerous. By the sounds of it, if I give him the chance, he'll try to take my cursed stone by force. I have to keep him talking and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my cursed stone, so I don't think I'd get out of the scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need him to get him to walk away once. Takuma Yumioka. He said his name was... He hasn't taken his eyes off of me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... about my cursed stone. What do you want with my cursed stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I am certain that you, too, would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequence is, in itself, a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who do not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away. How? I will put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in the supernatural matter. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your cursed stone. About Yoko. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Oki, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a cursed stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Oki, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you to assume that I am the one Is it not premature for you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight, a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. About Takumi. Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern? Very well. I am an associate of the great sorcerers Suijin Gamyodo. Suijin Gamyodo? Indeed. You must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in the certain magazine.
Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me.
And when did this happen?
Why, just 2 or 3 days ago.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she's never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure.
I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy.
I have to keep him away forever. How does he know me?
Wait, that's it! My work, that's how he knows me. I never actually met him, so it's totally slipped my mind.
Takumi Yoki, the man who covertly watches Shoryoki, the Clark, the chemical company. Takumi is secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida City.
Takumi worships the company chairwoman Natsue Yamamori
and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution for every task given to him. And just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names of the faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in the factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers.
Suguin Gamyoto, my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything, but I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. I don't have to keep him away, just I need him to walk away from me once.
He works at Hihaku Soaps. Just like me, he's the secretary to the chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? Why are you so convinced that it was my curse that killed Yoko?
Why, it is simply that.
Huh?
I do believe I just saw your companion move.
She what? I don't believe you. I'm not turning around. Tsugui Yamamoto, my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps. Just like me, you're the chairwoman's secretary.
Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then, not as a stranger but as your superior.
Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway?
I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such a question, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo was neutered our company's growth. Nurtured our company's growth, and vice versa.
It's our duty to ensure that the curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter of the concerns of rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through the beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that's all, I must insist that you hand me your cursed stone. About Yoko. What are you doing? Should you not check on her? About the other curse bearers. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untowards, I hope. It is the heart of the selfish and insipid of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection that the curse take root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your cursed stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. I have to keep him away. I just have to... Wait, I've got it. I know how to convince him to leave. Dang it, I really want to... I'm going to manually save. I want to check on her, but... What the... The Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. I knew it. I knew I was gonna die. No. Damn it all. Okay, deceased. I didn't know I was gonna die, but I knew looking at her was an obvious trick. My, Rico. You seem to have arrived at the less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrumptious individuals. I knew I shouldn't have. That's why we saved. That's why we saved. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please before your unfortunate mishap. Very well, just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. Here's hold on. Because this thing over here... Huh? The hell's that? It looks like a light floating midair. Yeah, so he definitely kills us for turning around. Oh crap, I totally forgot. What is it? I called an ambulance. Something just came up. Hand over the curse stone. I called an ambulance. Oh right, I forgot to mention, I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They are getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this conjuncture. I fear I must take my leave. Oh, it's giving me the choice to use it? Oh no. Choices. Sooner or later I will return for your cursed stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. I don't want to use it. Not unless, like, he's confirmed the cursed bear. Especially when we saw what seemed like another cursed stone nearby that might not have been him. Well, then I bid you good evening. What? Wait, I didn't use it. I didn't do it. That wasn't me.
Honjo, okay, you there?
I didn't do it. Wait. Did I accidentally click it? I didn't, right? I didn't accidentally click it. See, we turned around after this, we died. Well, we don't know if it was him or not that killed us. And then we get the whole, hey, blah, 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 I shouldn't turn around. Try again. And then this time we go there, we click it, huh? How is it? How's that light floating in mid-air? And then convince him to leave. Call the ambulance. Can't afford it, but the juncture. See, I'm not using it. Sooner or later, return to your cursed stone. My mouse is way over here. And then I bid you good evening. No, it does it by itself. I didn't do it.
Honjo, okay, you there?
The way they die is exactly the same. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what the cursed stone can do. Oh. Cursed stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul dregs. We didn't even gain a good amount. He was just a nobody. Dang it. I knew it wasn't him. He's not a curse bearer. Would have been too obvious. And I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical service will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. And it's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearer of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated at around midnight. The others were bound to be active still. I should check to see if there's any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same thing as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see, which of the 7 mysteries is our closest? I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The hunting clappers are on the other side of Okyo River, just over Shumoku Bridge. The foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around South Warigui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Okyo River, I'll find the beckoning light at Honjo Bridge. The 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. I'll collect the other curse bearers' souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Curse Stone of the Whispering Canal is one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Is currently filled with 1% with soul dregs. Move. So I can't check that soul stone that we saw floating next to Yoko. Oh, I guess we left that area. Guess we should go to the closest area. The Shumoko Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the Haunting Clapper story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looks like a 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find use for it. 100 yen lighter. Is it like $1 lighter? Cheap lighter found lying around. Lying around has barely any lighter fluid left. Of course, I didn't just find a lighter. There was a ton of cigarette butts strewn across the ground, too. Seems like the place is well in need of some wooden clappers to warn about fire. South Warigui Street. Both the foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lanterns are from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be... I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling, is it the same as before? Can't use it. Surely if I turn around, it's not gonna do anything to me. There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? A curse of the 7 mysteries given form? I knew it. There's a curse bear around here. Decision time. What should I do? If I sit here like this, I risk fulfilling the condition for that person's curse. It seems like I can still back out if I want to, but do I want to? I kind of want to go see what's in the other area. Honjo Bridge. I'm here at Honjo Bridge, location linked with the beckoning light. Hardly anyone's around, not surprising seeing as the past 2 in the morning. It feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. Honjo Bridge is a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoko River beneath is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. The other side of the industrial district, and further down from the bridge, is the temple from which it gets its name. The beckoning light should be around here somewhere. Someone standing on the bridge silhouetting themselves against the sky. Whoa. Wait. Fine, I'll go first. Whoa. I see. Interesting. Well, now, this is a surprise. Who are you? You've got the wrong guy. If you got the wrong guy, just say so. Along with one super shady looking guy, only a curse bear would have any reason to be here around this time. Maybe I should talk to him. He's a flamboyant fellow. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he stands out as a sore thumb in these parts. Come now, it won't hurt to at least tell me your name. I'm Shogo. Fine, careful now, young man. It's not wise to go about giving your name to strangers. Before I said that, it reminded me of like an anime I watched where it's like, you don't give your name to a demon because then they have power over you or something. I wonder if that's where this is going. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you think. You should treat those things with care. So, I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either, then? You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. But didn't you just say not to... Never mind. You say you're a detective. That's right. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share more information with you, though. I only told you so that we could have an understanding. Private Detective Richter Kai. An eccentric man in shoujo ran into the Honjo Bridge. Okay. A detective? Really? Dressed like that? He may look ridiculous, but he knows what he is doing. I don't want him finding out about me. I don't think he's a curse bearer, so I'm better off just leaving him alone. What's a detective doing around here? Working. And that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. This seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? It's not a strange man. I'm looking for someone. Why should I tell you? I see clearly you didn't stop here just for a chance to talk to me. Which begs the question, what did you expect to find here? Maybe this bridge simply appeals to you. But then, why would you go out of your way to drop by in the middle of the night? I'm looking for the beckoning light. The beckoning light? Ah, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. That's right. A friend of mine was really into that kind of stuff. She said the beckoning light appears here in the middle of the night. I wanted to see for myself. Really? You're an adventurous type, aren't you? Unfortunately, I think you're out of luck. I've been here for a while, but I haven't seen any strange lights. Alright, well, thanks for telling me. But just wait 1 second. There's still time left for it to appear. Why don't we wait together? Thanks, I think I'm good. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. Ah, that's right, I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Well, I've got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh no, this'll do nicely. Are you sure? It doesn't seem like he has anything to do with the curse bearers. I should move on. If he's been here for as long as he says, there's a good chance he's seen something. But I don't think it's worth asking. He seems all kinds of trouble. Anyway, I should get back to work once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course, my work is top secret. Doesn't seem like it has anything to do. Alright, I guess we're leaving. Cheap ladder found on barely have any ladder for the left. Alright, let's go. Go back to this place. Now some time has passed. It seemed like I'll make any more progress investigating the hunting clappers. Of course I didn't find out. Okay. I guess now we're talking to the ghost. Or whatever this is. Which of the ghosts is this, though? Or what does it kind of look like? It's a headless man. Beckoning light. It's not the clapper. Is it Evergreen Beach? Where's the Julie? I don't know. It's not. I don't know. Whatever it is, I think it's still here. Is that curse echo what's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? No, approaching it would be stupid. I should keep my distance. There's nothing else to do. Get closer. Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's go check it out. Let's check it out. getting darker. Whoa. Okay. Darn it. Now what? This isn't a curse doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. I hurt. It looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? I'm completely enclosed. Doesn't seem like there's even a window. There's no telling which direction I'm facing. They got me. This has to be the work of another curse bearer. Is this darkness because of the curse echo? Are they trying to trap me here? I guess I should be glad they haven't killed me yet. If I don't start searching for a way, I can't see a thing. If only I had a source of light. That's right. I still have the lighter I picked up from earlier. Perfect, it works. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. Whoa. What the? Something's... Drat. He's got a light. That ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. It's over. It's over. Time to get out of here. Wait, he's running? Was he right here this whole time? I save. I saved. This is my chance. Ah. No, what's the point of making the decision of, like, to use the curse or not? Like, why give me the button to use it if, like, you're just gonna use it anyway? What the? Why? That was a close one. That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. Whoa, yeah, that was definitely a curse bearer. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 30% soul dregs. His curse must have had something to do with the light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern. So there's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. The ever-burning lantern? Oh, yeah. I remember the ever-burning lantern now. It made it like it was perpetually dark. Ever-burning lantern, this one. There might be so many as 15. We don't even get to see the body. If the ever-burning lantern is the curse responsible for this, I guess maybe its condition is something about being in total darkness? It's a good thing I had this lighter. It seems to have saved me. If the ever-burning lantern is the current responsible for this... So we don't even get to see who we just killed? Or get the curse for our own? Okay, I've had to look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First, around Midoriko Park, at the end of South Waregu Street, there's Taikusiguru. North of there is a school called Komagata High. School's location of the full procession should be around here. Let's go to Midoriko Park. Midoriko! And then over here, Midoriko Park, I believe. Houses. Was it this one? I don't know, this is from Ryusada Gardens. Here we go. The enduring superstition. Built on a residence, this estate was almost a meter tall and served to look out fires. Only designated firefighters were allowed to use the large drum at the top of the tower to prevent a fire, while most towers used wooden blocks and sound the fire alarm. For some reason, this residence was permitted to use drums. The residents of the special led to speculation, gossip among the town. So, yeah. I don't know how that's a weird ghost story, but alright. This is Midoriko Park. Midoriko Park. Location of the Taiko of Tsugaru, one of the 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there. 2 men, one middle-aged and the other one young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from a distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind the tree to move out of the line of sight. They were supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. No need to get ahead of ourselves. I bet we see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right.
But still, the 7 mysteries...
Huh? Was there a noise from behind us just now? Never mind. Just my imagination. But does the curse really let you kill someone with an object like that? Sorry, something's bugging me. I'm gonna have to check back there. Nothing. I guess this place is just keeping me on edge. Sorry, sir. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions? Wow, I didn't expect to get jump scared. They found me. No, you two are police officers.
People often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Oh, I'm Jun Irio. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division.
Jun Irio.
And this old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuyu Tsumi. My superior officer. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he's actually has quite the sweet tooth.
Mario, quit babbling. Open pages, gruff detective, and we didn't even see who we killed in that other area. That could have been important. Think. Uh-oh, they're detectives. They're not investigating the corpse that was here, are they? No, I'm still fine anyway. It's not like the curse could show up as evidence in a police investigation. I can hardly believe how calm I am. I just need to keep a cool head and not panic. always magic detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones too. He's intimidating as I expected a veteran cop to be. First, that private detective, now police detectives. Why today of all days?
I'll leave the questions up to him. I got nothing to ask.
Now first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? I'll be
okay. I'm better off just going along with it. The other detective literally told us not to do that.
Wow, you work for Haku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately. That true?
I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire.
People are loving the new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, Rio, you use hair product?
Yeah, with the times, boss. Guys nowadays all use these things. Isn't that right, Mr. Okie?
Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now.
That's so. What a time we live in.
Sorry, boss. Is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something.
I don't think that. I just don't care enough.
Why am I going to the country?
I just don't care enough to use anything else.
Actually, we do have an all-in-one soaps just for that purpose. There's plenty of people like you.
Ha! Hear that, Rio? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those.
Aren't you riled up?
I have to figure out whether or not they're curse bearers first. With two of them, the bearer could be either one. Could the other already be aware that their friends has a cursed stone? I feel like they said something about a curse while they were just talking now. If they were talking about a curse here, all the places, then it's highly likely they have something to do with the curse bearer. Either way, I'm gonna do it. I have to get them both. Leaving one alive would be too risky. I don't want to kill either of them. Though I still don't know if I can use the curse on two people at once, if they both leave me at the same time.
Anyways, Mr. Okie, what is that you're doing here?
Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, detective?
Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago.
A girl I know is into them, but that's how I got interested.
I see. I seem to remember even Modorico Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again?
Are you testing me? Because it was the Taiko of Tsugaru.
Ah, that's right, the Taiko of Tsugaru. The whole area used to be the residence of the Tsugaru, a clan of samurai.
So that's why you were hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting?
No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard.
Right. I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now, it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home.
To figure out another curse bearers. Like something cursed down. Leave the questions up to him.
Something wrong? You're free to go.
I'm saving. I'm saving again. Stay. Excuse me. Since your detectives are around, does that mean something happened around here?
Well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to a case. But don't worry, there's no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer looking into things, but you can rest easy.
A while longer, huh? That's not good. This may be my only chance.
I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care.
We're done here. Going home.
Well, I'm fairly sure one of them is a curse bearer. Getting them to leave will be hard. Maybe I should go somewhere else before they get any more suspicious of me.
I don't like leaving. What if they have the same power? Probably not. Komagata High School. Here I am at Komagata High School. Let's see here.
Ah, someone's there.
Huh?
Whoa,
Whoa, what the?
ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? The student suddenly in the location of the fool's precision late at night? Clearly something unusual is going on, and it involves a curse. I can't write it off as a coincidence. What's going on? Why are you at school this late?
Well, I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go.
So maybe this is like the only time you can actually use the curse. Hey, wait! No. Huh?
A curse? Oh, why? It can't. Mio, I'm sorry.
Wait, I didn't do that. Is it just auto cursing? Is that what this means? Auto button display. Hold on. I'm going to see what that. Stay. Oh, is this? Oh. I don't want the auto button. I read slow anyway. This game is actually pretty frustrating when it comes to like wanting to do your own thing. I'm assuming I just don't have a choice when it comes to like it's just if somebody leaves my presence, she automatically dies whether I choose it or not. That's my curse, but I thought maybe I could use the curse whenever I want because there's a curse button. Why give me a curse button then? That's kind of frustrating. Schools are spooky at night. Curses aside, something gives me the creeps. The school is supposedly a former site of Daimyo's residence where he counted a fool's procession, and now the center of the quiet residential area. There's not a person in sight. Kogoma High School, country 63 attendees, commonly shortened for Koma High. Although they opened the Honjo First Middle School in 1943, subsequent revisions to the enrollment policies saw it change its name, becoming Kogoma High School. The school strived to instill the students with the 3 S's of Sumida: sound moral, social responsibility, and strength of spirit. But success has been limited, plagued by delinquency. It has been forced to turn to temporary employees To compensate for the high staff turnover, and its sports club faced challenges with its inner city location and small campus. Its traditional culture research club is thriving, however, even issuing regular bulletins in collaboration with a local records office. Gymnasium. Let's see here.
Someone's there.
Alright, let's save here. How many slots do I get? Just 5? Huh? Whoa, what the?
Ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? Student pairing a location. Clearly something unusual. Can't write it off as a coincidence. What was the fool's thing again? Fool's procession. When walking, they heard a sound of music. Oh, you can never find where the music is located. A girl in uniform came climbing over the front gate. She must be a student here. I think she's hiding in her hand. No doubt about it. That's a cursed stone. This girl is a curse bearer. Oh, well, I guess now she's dead. Gymnasium. A large gymnasium looms silently over the grounds. It's even more imposing in the dark. School gates closed, but climbing over it seems easy enough. Alright, and as soon as I talk to you, that's when you decide to run away? What's going on? Why are you at school this late?
Well, I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go.
Hey, wait!
Huh? A curse? What? It can't be you. I'm sorry.
So annoying. I didn't want to kill her. The cursed stone of the Whispering has gained 36% soul dregs. Does that mean she killed 6 normal people just now? Plus her own being 30? I killed her. Yes. I got a curse bearer. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2? We didn't even pick up the curse thing. Alright. On to the next one. You know what? First is one-sided read, Ryoka Bridge. The Evergreen former Yusada Garden. And finally, Samana River. Alright, let me save this again. And I think maybe the order matters. So who's this lady? Spoilers. Yeah, can we load? I'm gonna load before I made the choice of going to... Before I made the choice of... what you call it? I want to see if we go over to... Oh, it's gonna be end up... 27. So we have 1% plus 36%, 37, and then 67%. Need 33% more. One curse bearer and 2 normal people. Or 3 normal people. So what if we had gone over here first? Because maybe this is what changes the story. It could just be visual novel straightforward and nothing changes. The school gate is closed, but climbing looks easy enough. Gymnasium. Think. There's no sign of curse bearers. Should go search a different location. School. Main school. Much too dark, clearly. Waiting would be a waste of time. Come back later. Oh, so you're forced to go to the other area anyway. Alright. Well, I think we're gonna call it here. Let me go ahead and load the save file. This one. And I think we're gonna call it here. I think this is a good spot. If we are supposedly 66% of the way done. I will think, depending on how long this is, I'm not sure how long every game this is, but we'll probably try this game out tomorrow. If I don't feel like Diabloing. So we could probably finish it. Technically, we have 1, 2, 3 curses out of supposedly 9, so it doesn't feel like we're halfway. And also, the narrator at the beginning was like, well, this will be the first story of this guy. So there could be very much like, we might go into the... I feel like we'll go into the shoes of all the curse bearers that are around, so we can understand everybody's like choice, I guess. I don't know. But so far it's interesting, a little bit frustrating that they give me a choice to curse somebody and then I can't do anything to stop me from doing the curse. Like, I guess it doesn't make sense for me to be able to control the curse, but that's how they made it. That's how they're making the UI seem. Like, as if me pressing the curse is what causes it to happen. And that's not the case. It's just whenever somebody leaves my presence, that's a curse activates dead. I feel, my character doesn't feel any remorse. It's just like, alright, well, I had to do it, I guess. I don't know. And I wonder if he even breaks the curse, because this would suck. This would suck to always have. It was like, wait, don't leave me. I'm leaving you. Bye-bye. Like, I have to keep leaving people all the time. Or else they'll die. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wherever you might be. Take care. Bye-bye.